Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm glad that you could stop by and join me today. I have a project sharing, or just a little bit of crafting to kind of add something to what my make. I bought these cover letter pocket folders from Ollie's. It was 99 cents. And it's just a file folder basically, but a thick one. So I had a problem that I needed to solve. I took my dog to the vet, and she had said that I needed to get my dog a shot. And I thought that I had gotten a shot for my dog in December, late December, in order to have the shot be good for the whole of 2025. So she said, no, she doesn't think I got it. And I looked through my, and I said, well, could you go back and check your files for December of, 24? Because that's where I think I got it. And so she said, excuse me, I'm having a little allergy thing. So if you hear me sniffle or something like that, please forgive me. So she said, she sent the girl out to look. And she came back, she said she couldn't find it. And so I go, could you print out what I did in December? And she says, well, I can't do that right now. And I didn't see anything in December, so you really got to get the shot again. So I said, is there any harm to giving my dog that shot again? And she said, no, it's no harm to it. And I don't think you did it. If we can't find it, you probably didn't do it. But I remember doing it. So I said, okay, if it's no harm to her, I'll get it done again. So I have to fork out the money to get it done again. So when I came back home, I go, okay, where's all my records? But when they give you your receipts and stuff, it's on that sheet, that paper, thermal paper. So things kind of go away. So you don't know what you have. So I came home. I cut that file folder down. I cut that file folder down. I go, I'm going to make myself a pet journal. So on top of the file folder, I had this flat quarter. So I cut some of this and I put that on there. I had some elastic lace from the Dollar Tree, and I said I'm going to put that on there to hold my panels in. So I made some panels. Let me show you what I made. So I got on the computer and I made some panels. And I said, okay, for the pet journal, I will make a thing that holds my records for the dogs. So it's the pet profile, tells the chip and everything about the dog, what they look like, any medical conditions, who my vet is, and who my groomer is. Also inside, it'll say, what day I went and what we talked about, what a description, a little small description of what we did. Some notes. Then the next thing will be those immunization records and when I had it and everything like that. And then when the next one's doing some notes. And I just have more notes. And I can add in here any more pages that I think I would need. Excuse me. Excuse me. Because the pet journal opens up, I added a pocket and then just use some more of that paper and put live, love, woof. So what these do, it's kind of like a traveler's notebook. You know the traveler's notebook where you have these elastic wire, the elastic. And then you just gather it and you put your book in. So you go to the middle of your book. You stick it in there, slide it through, and there's dog one. Take you another one. I have 3 dogs in case. I have 3 dogs here. 2 of them are my daughter's dog, and 1 is mine. But now that they're here, they're kind of, abandoned her and said, you know what, we're gonna belong to you because you seem to have more treats. Wait a minute, let me get this in here right. You seem to have more treats that you be giving out and more stuff. So we're just gonna say we're with you now. We're with you now. So they are hanging out with me, and when it's time to go to the vet and everything, you know, they want, you know, they go with me when I go. So there we go. Put the last one in. Okay. Put the last one in. So when they're in there, they look exactly like a traveler's notebook. So then you open it up, and what I made for it, I made some hidden paper clips for, let's see, there's Gladys the French Bulldog, there's Daisy the Lhasa Apso, and there's Sophie the Mixed Terrier. So what I want to do with these is I open it up, and they're the hidden paper clips, and I just used a die that's a banner and did the hidden paper clip in there, and then just found a picture that looked like those guys and put it on there. So there's Gladys's section. Put this on here. This one for Daisy. And then the last one, put that on there. And so when I want to, whichever dog I'm taking, or I come back and I write about, or I could take this with me, and while I'm in there with the doctor, write the stuff down. So let me slide Daisy over a little bit so we can see her face. Slide her over just a little bit, like that. There we go. So there they all are. Gladys's big ear sticks up so you can't. There, let's do it like that. So there it is. And then I made a little tag, a little dog tag with a bone on it to stick right here to remind me that this is a pocket, and all those little paper receipts that they give me, I can stick them in there. And then I gotta see if I have any of this. I have some twine, because remember, at Ollie's, I got that large thing of twine. Here's some black and white, and I can use it to just tie the journal up. I like to make journals that are practical, so I can tie it, keep it tied when I'm ready to. But what I think I want to do is, if I can find it, I'd like to add just a little spine to this, if I can. I had this here, and I burnished it down a little bit. I'd like to add a spine. And if you all have dogs or pets, how do you keep all your pet stuff in it? I have a folder, but it seems like that wasn't working for me. When I actually needed the information, the folder didn't contain all the stuff that I actually needed. So how do you keep your stuff for your pet? And is something like this something you would have, or would it be not practical for you? I'd like to get some feedback on that. What do you think about that? What do you think about something like this for your pet? So now I've added that spine there for it, and that adds a little different look to it. Now I can tie my tie around it. Hope I made it long enough. Then I could tie this around it, and I can, if I'm going there, I could put it in my purse, carry it along, untie it and everything when I get there, and then I'm all set. So there it is. There it is, my pet journal for my dogs. And if I want to be really clever, I have this little pin that I can keep here with it. There. Now that compliments it. I had a black and white one somewhere, but I haven't seen it in a while. So, you know how in the craft room, and I think I might have given it away. But this one works. What do you think? What do you think? My dog pen with the little footprints, little paw prints, and my whole journal. Tell me if you think this is a good idea. And also, would you make something like this for your dogs or for your cats? I thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a pleasant week. And I'll see you all in my next video. And don't forget to take care of yourself, because self-care is not selfish. That's right, I forgot. I was supposed to share one of my self-care cards. And one of the things that when you're thinking of self-care, you should always think that you are powerful, you're beautiful, you're brilliant, and you are brave. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye now.